What up, it's your boy Naftastic here, and we're back for the ending part of pre-season. We've got a few offers in for Rafael, which I'm going to reject straight away. Arsenal bid for Pjanic. Rafael wants a new deal, I'm going to reject that. Tottenham bid for Pjanic, Dortmund, we all know that. Remember Pjanic, I'll play ball, because I want him now. Simple as that. I think he makes a difference to our attacking midfield. Mainly because we're a bit inexperienced, even with Morrison, I don't think Kagawa is my currently top world-class attacking midfielder I have. So if I put Pjanic alongside him, it's going to make a difference. Negotiations going too bad. Trying to drive it down as low as possible. I mean, obviously, anything below 15 million is an absolute bargain for him. We managed to sort of further make them ponder a bid at 12.25 million, which is just fantastic. Ben Amos was set to sign for Crystal Palace. Fair play to him. You deserve first in football, and you'll get it at Palace, or at least you should. Federico Machea joins Brighton. Good move for him. I think he needs a good opportunity like that. My bid for Pjanic has been accepted, so now we have to offer him a contract which makes him join us rather than our rivals. I think that's still fair value, especially considering we're, competing against some of the best teams aside them. So hopefully the lure of United will persuade him to join us over other teams. We've got Lyon next, so the build up to that is underway. Obviously I haven't switched to pure team training yet. Still heavily focused on the team aspect, the individual aspect of it. Inter pull out their bid for Anderson, so we'll offer him that again. I don't think they had enough money to complete the deal, which is annoying. I don't know why teams bid even though they don't have the money. They obviously thought they could get it, but they didn't. So we'll offer him out again. Got a few players that need a new deal. Offer who I think deserves one. So Lingard, Fabio, as you'll see here. Basically people that can, really kick on and add value to the squad. Smalling out for a while, but not too long. Want to bid for Koke, so I'm going to bid for Koke as well. He's one of the players I want. His stats don't jump off the page at you, but there's potential there. And that just over 10 million, absolute steal. I'm going to try and make a deal though, which includes a bit of cash and Anderson. I don't think they'll go for it. Let's see what we can do. Like I said, put in players to exchange, add Anderson. I mean, I think he'd do well at Atletico. I mean, as someone who's followed Atletico for a while, he could do that role, but I don't think they'd want to sell Koke and replace it with Anderson. And no one's interested in Anderson now, which is annoying because Inter were all really good for him, but now people want to sort of negotiate a lower amount for him. Well, they're probably going to get it as well because I think he needs to move on. Wigan want another Butner. I want 5 million for him. At least want to recoup the amount that we paid for him. As much as I like him in real life, on the game, I don't think he matches the standard required. In real life, I like his energy. I think there's potential there. I know Moyes wants a proper left back, and he was trying for Baines, but I think Butner's quite good, especially going forward. His high energy is good to see. Puts in a real effort. They signed up Lingard there. Our original Koke bid has been rejected. They don't feel their bid is acceptable. I'll make the offer anyway. It's probably going to get rejected. Don't know, I'm wasting my time. So Marseille bid for Anderson. I think the offer wasn't good enough. So we've got Leo a couple of injuries to deal with, which doesn't help the case. So we're going to play with a banged up squad, a lot of youngsters. So it's going to be tricky. Flat across it. So they might stifle me actually. And another injury there to Rooney, which is not good. Another injury. I'm struggling. Oh, sorry, that was Leo's players. So straight away, what's that? 52 minutes in, Lille scored. First half was really quiet, but they've taken advantage of just a cross across the box there, which is not good. It's 2-0 up now. And I'm going to use the 3D match engine just to show that goal, which is another case of poor defending. I've tried the 3D match engine. I think I prefer the 2D mode. If there's enough people that say that they prefer the 3D mode, I'll switch to it, but at the moment I just like the way the 2D mode flows. I know you see the goals better in 3D mode, but tactically I think the 2D mode is a bit more sophisticated. And Lille are putting the pressure on, but hold out. Defending's been a problem throughout pre-season. This was more of a case of just having a bit part squad just pieced together. But I'd want to see an improvement, definitely. Once again, our bid for Koke has been rejected, which isn't a surprise. I'll try once more with Anderson and then I'll try and pull him out. Got a load of load offers for Tyler Blackett. He'll send them on loan. And Pjanic chooses us, fantastic. Obviously, the lure of United was too good. And I'm going to use Vidic to welcome him in, even though he's Serbian and Pjanic is Bosnian. Don't want any tension, but hopefully, as a club, we can get on. Do a little press conference, this usual blurb. Welcome in, I'm sure it'll make a difference. Still no offers for Ashley Young. Still not a good enough offer for Valencia. I'm going to offer Danny Welbeck out for 23 million, see what we can get. August is pretty packed out calendar-wise, so God's going to have to step out, but I've made a few trading adjustments now that we've focused on the specific. I want to put more emphasis on the team and getting them more cohesive. Got a couple of good offers there for Valencia. I'm not going to accept Chelsea as well, except Real Madrid's. Marseille made a good offer for Anderson as well, which is good. So I'll accept that as well. Giggs is worried about match preparation, so I'm going to turn on the match preparation. They still obviously haven't adjusted to my tactics, and I'm trying to train them up on 3 different sets of formations at one go, so it's not easy. It will take time to learn, but if I increase that, then hopefully they can learn it quicker. I'm taking Anderson out of my bid for Koke now and putting a proper offer, and hopefully they'll accept. I'm playing Antwerp, probably the weakest opposition of my pre-season. They're an affiliated club, and it's a good opportunity for me to send players to Belgium, especially if I need them to get a European passport. But I should be beating them comprehensively. Now that they're focusing more on the team stuff as well, should see an impact. But yeah, over the weeks, now that I'm turned up the match preparation training, I expect an exponential curve and improvement of performance. And we'll start off here, 10 minutes in. Tons of space on the right wing, no one closing. Should have done better. Should have done much better there. There's so much space, but it's positive. Again, we've got the ball. Loads of space for our midfield. Look at that. Tons of space to operate in. Midfielders loving it. Cross it in. Should have done better again. But, this is how I expected us to play in pre-season. Dominate the pace, and there we go. 1-0. Hernandez with the first goal. That's how I expected pre-season to go, just us dominating the pace. Got an injury, we'll make a few changes, and coming into the second half, another set piece does it. That's 2-0. Fellaini should be a threat for us this season. All in all, we're doing quite well. Still a lot to improve upon, because Antwerp's not the biggest test what we're going to face. I'd like to see how we do in the Charity Shield, the Community Shield, which we have next. But at the moment, we're knocking about nicely, which should build up our confidence after appears to be a bit of a poor pre-season, even though there was things to improve upon. Just getting up to fitness really, and that's the third. Another goal Fernandez, goal machine. Yeah, pre-season was good because I think pre-season was good because it got our fitness up, which was the main aim of pre-season anyway. But it also helped me work on a lot of little individual attributes, and I'm going to continue that throughout the season. But I'm going to focus more on the team stuff, obviously, because it is a team game at the end of the day, and the coaches are good enough to help each player improve individually anyway. And that's full time. We won that 3-0, and it's a fantastic result. Good way to end pre-season after what was a bit tricky, and they'll get their morale up in terms for the Community Shield. So our bid for Coke has been accepted. I'll make a decent offer, 30,000, but I think Monaco and PSG might blow me out of the water wages wise, and that could be enough to lure him. Final things, our Butner's making. We're going to have made another bid for Butner. Not good enough. I'm not going to accept it. Sorry. If you scroll up, you can see that Dortmund have signed Welbeck, which is good for him. He'll get a good bit of training there. And decided that we've got the Community Shield next, so I'll see you there for that. Until then, bye bye, see ya.